actually sitting in my studio. I'm in the middle of redecorating, so um, things look a little bare, but I'm working on it. Um, this video is going to be, I'm doing another Second Life challenge, and it was from Strawberry Singh, and she did it some months ago, but I didn't start becoming a content creator in YouTube until November of last year, which was 2017. So a lot of the challenges that were done, um, I wasn't um, creating content then, so I'm doing them now. Um, Before I begin, I wanted to address something with consumers in Second Life is that in real life, when it comes to fashion, as far as I can see, it's the consumers that set the trends. Like, something will come out of, urban urban lifestyle, and then you see a designer will see it, maybe even put their own spin on it, but still it came out of urban life. Or they'll take a trip to Morocco and see something and it inspires them. But in Second Life, it's like we let the designers set the trend, and you have the dollars that they want, or the lendings. So I would say to consumers, take back the control, and not, I don't mean that in a negative way, like you're begging designers to having designers beg you to wear their stuff, but it's really this simple. If someone does not cater to your size in Second Life, the type of body that you wear, I am a Belisa girl. I love it. If there's a designer that does not um, make Belisa, I don't. I just don't give them my money. There are very few designers that I will change my shape for. Um, Otherwise, I think they don't cater to me, so I keep my money. But I mean, like I said, I mean, all of the back and forth because someone doesn't make your size, and what? Find somebody that does. Or, talk to another designer and say, hey, I saw this and I know you cater to my size. Could you do something like this? I mean, there's always a solution. It doesn't have to result in going to social media and just making Second Life look worse than it already looks to those that don't play Second Life. So, as a consumer, realize that you do have options and you're important to the fashion industry. And without your lendings, I mean, it's not going to move. So just remember that. Okay, so this Second Life challenge is 7 things that people may not know about me. So, number one, the way that I got into Second Life was I play Sims, the game Sims that's from EA, and I had played. I think it was, I don't know if it was Sims 1 or Sims 2, but I had played it to death, and I was just waiting for the new one to come out. So I was like, well, let me check, the internet to see if there's a game like it. And Second Life popped up. So I joined Second Life and I logged in. And at first, I was like, what the dealio? Because I didn't know what was going on, how to make clothes, how to get off this island I was on. And I just didn't like it. But the person who is my Second Life mother in SL, we actually knew each other a couple of years prior because we both have natural hair, and we were on this site called naturality.com. So I just happened to mention to her, like, hey, have you ever heard of Second Life? And she was like, girl, I've been on Second Life for a year and blah blah blah. So that made me come back and give it a try, and 10 years later, here I am. Number two, a lot of people don't know that most of the time that I was in Second Life, I spent role playing in gore. And the way that that happened, so once I got acclimated with SL and could figure things out and move around and learn how to color my clothes and my skin and different things like that, I saw these female avatars walking around in these gorgeous costumes. And I'm like, oh my God, where'd she get that from? And I asked one of them, and this person was definitely on a mission to recruit Kajira. And I'll let you look up what that word means. So, because you do want to build your community, and a lot of the Kajira and Gore are wonderful builders. Um, they design Sims, they're just awesome. So, if you want to keep a community thriving, you do want to recruit people or whatever. So, um, she was like, "Oh yeah, you can get these if you become a Kajira and Gore." So I'm like, "Okay." And they gave me these rags where I'm like, "Oh wait, where's my silks and stuff like that?" Oh, you don't get that until you're out of white silk training and blah blah blah. But that's when, because the term slavery popped up. Well, not slavery, just being a slave. And I want to make sure you guys know this isn't the writer of these books took some things from different aspects of real life and he mixed them up together. So, yeah, slavery is an awful, awful thing, but the way that he did this in this fantasy book, it's kind of different. And when I researched it, I realized that I had read the first book of Gore years ago, and that's why it stuck in my mind. But I went on to continue reading because I love the role play. I write, so it was a way for me to kind of write in Second Life. So yeah, I spent like I think 4.5 years in Gore or whatever. Do I ever see myself coming back? I really don't because I don't like the element of the certain type of Sims that I like to play on. And I'll just leave it at that. Some things happened that caused the people that are my SL parents, it caused, you know, um, us to leave. So, um, yeah, I don't see myself going back. Um, Number three, the one thing that people don't really know about me is that I am extremely shy, and mostly in real life. Um, I know it seems like I am a bubbly person, but um, in real life when I meet people, I am oh my god, I'm so painfully shy. Unless it's about my job or definitely defending my kids or my family. But when I'm out of the social setting and I'm introduced to someone, it's very awkward because I'm so shy. So Second Life and social media and YouTube has really helped me, I think, to come up out of that shyness. But I'm 40. Wait, how am I? Oh, wait, I'm 40. Wait, oh my God. Okay, I'm 46. So I don't see that ever like going away. I'm just one of those shy people, and some people take it as me being standoffish, and that's not it. I'm just shy. Number four. Um, oh yeah, number four. I suck at camming. You know how you use your camera in SL to, look clear over to the other side of the sim to see somebody doing what? Yeah, that ain't me. So I suck at camming. If anyone knows of a class for that, drop it in my comments. I will go because I suck at it. Number five. I, okay. It says I don't have a dance HUD. I do have a dance HUD, but it's so old that I don't even know if it works. So if you ever see me dancing, I'm on someone else's HUD. I just don't. I tried to put one together one time, and I got so frustrated that I was just like, forget it. So I need to do that because sometimes I go out to events in SL where dancing is happening, and there's me just sitting there like a bump on a log until somebody gives me a little thing that says, "Hey, you want to join my dance HUD?" But other than that, yeah, your girl don't have a HUD, and I need to put one together. I know there's so many awesome dances, but yeah, I don't have one. Number six, I am the founder of a reading book, a reading group in Second Life. It's called Literary Savants, and this is our first year. We're growing. It's going at a slow pace because um, people, I hate that reading was used as a punishment in real life, or people were picked on because of the way that they read. I have macrochalasia, which is why, I sound well. I have a lisp, and you can hear a lot of things when I speak or whatever, whatever. But it's not going to stop me from my love of reading. But when people pick on you for different things, it can deter people from enjoying it. So, it's a small group, and we would really like the one thing that we want to do this year is to get more men involved, because we don't read books that are specifically for females or anything like that, and we would love to get a male's perspective on things. So, if anybody is interested, give me a you can contact me in Second Life, or here on YouTube. It goes to my email, or on Facebook. So yeah, we have a reading group in SL, and we either log into SL, or we are now doing meeting on Facebook for those that can't log in. And the seventh thing, it kind of goes back to um, me sucking at camming and how I don't have a dance HUD. Even though I've been in SL for 10 years, I don't know everything about SL. And that's the beauty of Second Life, just like real life. When you pretend, and I'm going to say that, when you pretend fake the funk like you know everything, that's when you stop growing. I mean, I love for people to show me new things in that cell. Like, while I've been sitting here, my avatar, there's this white thing underneath my neck. It's these two little lines, and I don't, I'm afraid to cam. Oh, there it is, there it is. No one else sees it, but I see it. And I want to get rid of it, but I don't know how. So if anyone knows how to get rid of that on my neck, there it is. I've done the neck fix. I've tried to do whatever, whatever. I just can't get rid of it, and I hate it. But that's where you guys come in, where you help me, and maybe I can help you do something. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know everything in SL, and I love that I don't know SL all the way intimately, because that means that I keep growing in SL. I keep logging on to learn new things. I saw another thing on social media. Someone was saying she couldn't believe that people were still in SL, and that I don't want to. Well, yeah, I kind of took it as she was saying that people that were there didn't have lives or whatever. People do have lives, but this is how we unwind. We come into second life to create, or we've met people that we consider family. Some people have met people that they have a romantic relationship with outside of Second Life now. So there are definitely benefits, and this is the way that the world is moving. A lot of things are done online, so um, I'm sorry that that person is closed minded about the benefits of being online, but hey, it's their life, just like this is our life. What we do every day. So yep, those are the seven things about me that you may have not known. If anybody has any other questions about, they think I've done something, or they want to know if I've done something, feel free to ask me in the comments, and I will respond.